All right. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. What a day. What a day. What a beautiful day out here. Hey, folks, I'm going to try to put something on our mind. I'm not going to hold you long. I'm just, a lot of stuff on social media, see stuff in the news. While we've been getting rocked to sleep on a lot of this stuff out here, this racism, this Black Lives Don't Matter, this clown in the White House, this major pandemic that's going on. We're falling asleep on some stuff, folks. We're falling asleep on some things. How is it that our women, our Hispanic women, that may be incarcerated or locked down or whatnot, how is it that all these hysterectomies are going on, folks? Hey, we asked ourselves what is going on. Now let me slingshot you back before COVID. What was going on out here majorly? Human trafficking, harvesting organs, female organs, on the black market. And when COVID comes in, it stopped all that, put everything to a halt. Now all of a sudden, these women are having surgeries, and then all of a sudden they're waking up and this hysterectomy done. What is the purpose of this, folk? But we rock to sleep out here. We're too busy trying to make a dollar. We're too busy trying to send our children to school so they can die so we can get some insurance money from them. There's no other reason for that. Because if you love your child, you ain't finna send them to school in the middle of a pandemic. I don't care where it's at. We're no different from the people back in the Old Testament worshiping this demonic God. Our children, sending them up to die, killing them all for what? That ain't him. We're doing this now, folks, and we let this go past us. I'm seeing on social media, doing research. This artificial womb going on. What are these babies for? Where are they coming from? How you have a whole room full of babies in an artificial womb? What are they for? Why come these female organs are being harvested? Let's get this down to one, let's get this down so we can understand why. The why is people want to live longer because they're scared of death. They're afraid to die. Folks with plenty of money, they think they're gonna stay on this world for a long time. It ain't happening, Captain. You're gonna die. So what they do is, if you got to have organs to live. So instead of getting them off from a person that's an organ donor, because that takes too long to be on the list. But if I get on the black market, I can get what I want. But to be on the black market, there's murder being committed right up under our noses while we've been rocked to sleep. Let me get on these black folk for a minute. You black women out here, listen up. While you running around hollering, I don't need no man, I can do this all by myself. Well, the demon, he got you. And these folk down here got you. It's a slavery thing. Take the strong black man out of the family. I don't care what kind of education you have and how strong you think you are, they can misuse you and your children. That's the bottom line. There's no strength without that black man. And I'm seeing it during this pandemic. I see so much weakness. A lot of women are just misled. They can't see where they're going. They have a plan, but it's not no leadership, no husband, no king. So when the demon comes in, who is fighting for you, woman? Who has your back? Well, the demon done got up a good plan. He done cooked up a concoction since the 70s. We'll throw a little money out to you. You don't need that, man. We'll supply you some money. But keep in mind, this down here gets hot. Now you done had sex with a black man. Children come along with no man around to help raise him. He's issued off either to a gang or to the jail system where they're making money off of him. Hello. And there you are still caught struggling. Now you got to go to the courthouse and try to get some money, child support and all this and that and other. Man out here working 5 jobs and still can't pay child support off. But I thought Black Lives Matter. See, come on, don't come in talking this garbage, man. How can you be for black society when you at each other's throat with a razor blade and a machete in the back? It ain't making sense. So when pandemics happen and chaos happen, we don't have no king inside the home. Like a lost child in the wilderness. There is no shepherd to lead the flock. And some of you out here thinking, I can do this by myself, I can do this. How's it working for you? You ain't gonna make him out of a lie. So when this black market stuff, or this black garbage started, from the demon started happening, then you start thinking. Folks following you home, you don't know who these people are. I'm independent. I can do this and I can do that. But steady more death is chasing you and you have no protector. Because somewhere down the line, he didn't tell you that, you don't need him. So when you get caught without him, it's like a wolf or a lion come and swallow you up. You don't have no defense. So what happens to the children? They got to fall in line too, being swept up. Folks, we need to wake up out here. We're sleeping. And the only way you go to sleep, when you ain't on him. This is what happened. When you're not in that book, you go to sleep. You're chasing stuff. You're chasing empires. You're chasing dollars. You're chasing big houses and big cars and fine funky rags. You're chasing this garbage stuff. A good looking man. You worry about what he's driving, but not what's driving him. Men, you looking at this big booty woman. How you can think you can get in between those legs when you ain't in it, and you get caught. Because the demon ain't playing with you out here, folk. Yes, we are human. But with this book that he done laid out there, you are powerful. You can overdo something. Some of this stuff is coming from the demon. It's really elementary. I can sit back and look at it. It's like a story that's being played. But see, a lot of us not looking at what's going on. We're walking right straight on in, eyes wide open, and getting our head cut off. Smooth. Cauterized. We're not looking what's happening. We're going by what smells good, what tastes good, what sounds good. Oh, what looks good. What feels good. What seems good. But when it comes to him, is it any good? 9 to my 10, it's not. Because most of this stuff is coming from him. This stuff right here. And reason why we falling, because we're not in the spirit. I know a lot of folks don't want to hear it. But when you get off in that quicksand and you try to hurry up and get out, you're going to sink faster. And you know what the demon does? He sit back and got me another one. So are you going to be that fool to get caught out here? Oh, that's some hard language. But folks, this is what's happening. Why are these women coming up with all these hysterectomies? Why has this been done? Why? Why? Again, before this pandemic, human trafficking was big. Organs being harvested, big. Because people are afraid to die. It ain't about the research looking for a cure for this and a cure for that. And no. Folks are scared to die with money. And they can't see them dying, so they want to use everything they can to live. By any means necessary. By if they killing you, they'll live. It's big money in this, folks. And we're being rocked to sleep. We're in the middle of a pandemic and we still trying to get off into these restaurants and these movie theaters and the gyms and stuff. We're trying to get, like I said, I love that iron. I'm not in there. And I'm not scared to die. Some of you that are afraid to die are here flirting with death. So like I said the other day, I reiterate this. Some people probably got pissed off and mad about it. But if you know it's an epidemic out here and a pandemic out here, put a mask on, social distance, keep your hands clean. And if you're not doing that, and you come down with the virus and you showing these symptoms, every city need to have a furnace. Set you in a chair and burn you up. Why should somebody be in ICU trying to save you when you know death is out here? It ain't like you're a first responder and you dealing with this stuff and it's all death all around you. But I'm gonna get. What's the reason being out here? I want to have some fun. I'm tired of being locked in. So that's negligence. That's stupidity. So now you're gonna put somebody else's life at risk to try to save you. No. Just go on, issue you on into the furnace. And you was getting a bunch of refrigerated trucks to throw you in there, wasting all that fuel, wasting all that freon. No. Just throw you in the furnace. Somebody said that's inhumane. Well, what's more inhumane? Walking around out here in a pandemic that can kill you and you not protecting yourself and nobody else. Folk, we sleep out here. I don't know if we hearing this, cause see, we too occupied. We're occupied with some garbage that don't mean nothing. And this is happening in these United States. We're talking about women's rights, human rights that's been violated. These women can't have any children no more. For what reason? What's the purpose? Why? This is serious, folks. Who's going to be next? What race of people going to be next? Huh? What race of people going to be next? All this stuff is going on, and we're still not taking heed. California is burning, smoke all over the place. And the Gulf hurricane is coming through. Tornadoes moving through. We got crime still on an all-time high. We got the pandemic still here. And we still ain't taking time to see what he's talking about. How is it possible? I've seen 2, maybe 3 hurricanes in the ocean out there waiting to hit land. But 5? 5. We have an asteroid heading towards us by November. Ain't nobody saying too much about that. Because we too busy making a dollar. We too busy trying to look pretty. I have never seen a race of people thinking that God is so good, he don't have a hell prepared for us that disobeying him. That's the biggest trick out here that the demon throwing you. We're around here thinking that God is so good, he's so wonderful, he's so forgiving, that he don't have a hell waiting on us that's we're disobeying him. Nobody want to listen to nothing like it. But when calamity come down on you, when death hit, we're dismayed. Why we disfigured? Man, don't get me wrong, man. I get a call, my daughters or somebody in a car wreck dead. Be hard to grasp a little bit, but it is his will. That's how I gotta look at it. He gonna have his way. Now I got to reach down inside, which we have to do right now. Reach down inside of us and see how much of him do we have in us. Or do we have a bunch of demons running around out here? And folks, let me tell you something. Our minds are being possessed by the demon. We need some exorcism going on out here, but you can't get it from nowhere else but that book. So a bunch of demons are living inside of our mind. And we're doing things not only against him, but against other people. Hatred. Going into women and creating these hysterectomies without their permission. Hello. Killing folk of different color. Hating people. Where does that come from? Nowhere but the demon. People are not crazy. They're possessed. That's the bottom line, folks. I'm just trying to stir up your mind, and I done took up enough time. We need to sit down, get our families together. This is what the demon don't want. As long as you chasing a funky dollar. The GFI switch has been hit, folks, and we're not taking advantage of this. We're still trying to function. I mean, what are we functioning for? I mean, you got to have a plan to take care of your body in a pandemic. Don't get me wrong. But why am I eager? I got to get out here. Why am I eager to get to a gym or get to a church house when the church is inside of here? That's what the book said. Come on, I'm not talking nothing off the wall garbage. Why am I busy to get to a movie house with some popcorn and a drink when the virus is present? Why am I so busy trying to get to a restaurant to eat some good food that I should be able to know how to cook myself in the middle of a pandemic? Why am I so busy to get to these clubs and bars and stuff to get around my friends to die? Why? Are you that weak? Yes, you that weak, because you know why? You don't have the book in you. This is what it's talking about. My people perish because of the lack of knowledge. When there's no knowledge up here, you're going to follow every wind of doctrine that's down here and the demon down here. And these folks that it looks good, it sounds good, everybody going. Like again, my grandmama said, boy, if everybody go to hell, you don't want to go. It ain't going to be no comfort. Hey, man, what you doing today? We are in torment, burning. Read the book of Luke 16 chapter. That man was in fire. He was in pain. Ain't no sitting down talking and going on. Come on, folks. What are we thinking about? Ain't no high-fiving. Well, we'll see what happens tomorrow. It is no tomorrow. That's it. And the demon don't want you to think about that. He wants you to think you got plenty of time. So now we run around here scared. Now we're in this. We are creating a matrix. We're off into an alternate universe, like that orange man is in the White House. All the science and everything is telling you what it is, and you don't know it's not. No, it ain't. I'm denying it, lying. Come on, folks. And then we had these clowns out here following. Some of you clowns on my Facebook time keep pushing his garbage. Hey, folks, you're going to find yourself not with me. I don't deal with stupidity. That's one thing I can't deal with, especially if you this color. And you up there trumping on some garbage, some lies. You ain't helping me. I know where I come from. I know the difference between right and wrong. Come on, folks. Who you playing? You're not playing me. I'm not him. There's no propaganda with me. I ain't looking for no money. I ain't looking for no empire to build. I ain't looking for none of that garbage. Because I know better. Because why? I'm in the book. And I'm sorry. Some of you all haven't got there, but it's a sad shame. Some of us are half of 100 and we still ain't there yet. What have we been doing? What have we been doing? This is where parenting come in, not setting our children down and teaching them what they need to do. The book says this, train up a child in the way they should go so they won't depart from him. We have not done a good job with that. Some of us black folk out here that has caught hell. Now, we can't understand, well, this generation, I don't know. How in the world you going to raise children you don't have no control over them? I got to get out of here, folks. Let's get a mind on what's going on, folks. Y'all don't see what's happening. I say this again. There's artificial wombs out here. For what reason? All these hysterectomy on these women, all this organ harvesting. Why is it being done? Ain't nobody taking notice of it because we were confused by some things. Our attention is somewhere else. And there's behind the scenes stuff going on. I keep telling y'all, we're not ready for stuff. We can't get past this pandemic. And we can't even come on, folks. We've been put on pause and we still trying to run out here and get back to this pathetic life we were living out here. They don't mean nothing. Our black women have no leaders. 3 and 4 years single. But we sat sharing ourselves on these pictures on this Facebook like, come on, folks. Is there a mental problem going on? In order to be some bad men, there's got to be some good men. In order to be some bad women, got to be some good women out here, folks. We're not trying hard enough. One thing, we're not trying him. We're doing our own thing. We're relying on the demon back here instead of him. And we come up short and we all upset and sad and mad. Yeah, we give a person a chance. I feel that. We give a person a chance in time of our daytime life and see how they going to work out. We give them a chance. We give him a chance because the book says try the spirit. We give him a chance. But when we don't, we cut ourselves off. There's no blessing opening up for you. Hello, folks, I done took a lot of your time up. Let's wake up out here, folks. There's something greater coming and we're not ready. We're not ready. And when it hits us, we're going to be running like a bunch of rats and roaches because we don't have no stability. Black men, where are the kings at? Black men, what you doing? All you want to do is jumping and bouncing between a woman's leg and not be responsible for her as a king. Come on, man. Time out for that, man. That's petty, man. That's petty. We are the real men. We are the real warriors who's only claiming one woman. There's no kingdom without a king and a queen. Till next time.